Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just another Elon Musk video here. I did one earlier on SpaceX, how they're launching some satellites, but this one's talked about before. Elon Musk wants to get out of buying Twitter, and a whistleblower's claim might help him. I'm sure maybe there's some money under the table, who knows, but just a thought. Watched too many mafia movies, I guess, but this came out 3 days ago. But billionaire Elon Musk's chances of walking away unscathed from the commitment to buy Twitter has just improved thanks to recent allegations from the company's former security chief. Twitter looks like a cybersecurity dumpster fire, and a whistleblower complaint submitted to federal regulations by Peter Zetko claims that the lack of security practices that put users' personal data at risk, and the social media company in danger of violating a settlement agreement with federal regulators. He also alleges that the Indian government forced Twitter to hire 2 government agents who had access to sensitive data. Soon after Zetko's concerns became public, Musk referenced them in the new legal claim. The Tesla CEO now argues that Twitter has damaged goods, and by hiding such problems, it committed fraud. Twitter sued Musk in July after he tried to break off the agreement to buy the company for $44 billion. Musk claimed that the company had understand the prevalence of bots or spam accounts on the platform, and that the justification for the change of heart. Given that Musk had waived due diligence when he signed the agreement, not to mention that it was and not the company who had sought the acquisition, many experts believed he had a flimsy legal case. His legal claim just always seemed like such an incredibly long-shot argument to begin with, said Ann Lipton, a business and securities law professor at Tulane University. The other allegations, hair-raising data security and intellectual property problems, those at least have a lot more potential. Trial is scheduled to begin on October 17th in Delaware. Musk has asked the judge for a delay so that his legal team could gather more information about what went on inside Twitter. Twitter has claimed that any delay hurts its business and shareholders, why Musk has a better chance to walk away from the deal. Zetko, who goes by a hacker handle Mudge, worked at Twitter's head of security and from 2020 until January. During that time, he says company leaders, including CEO, ignored his warnings about serious security flaws. In a whistleblower complaint filed with the SEC, the Federal Trade Commission, and Department of Justice, Zetko alleges that executive ignored these problems. Twitter said Zetko's complaint is a false narrative and inaccurate, and that he has fired for poor performance. Company is under the FTC consent agreement signed in 2011 after hackers repeatedly seized control and tweeted from a handful of user accounts. At the time, the agency said Twitter failed to take responsible steps to safeguard its system. The agreement requires the company to maintain a comprehensive security system and be truthful with users about the extent to which it protects its personal information. After Zetko's allegations became public, Musk filed a new letter to terminate the contract to buy Twitter. His lawyers argue that the allegations are true, and the FTC could fine Twitter millions of dollars for violating the consent agreement. Twitter had already paid a fine of $150 million for violating an aspect of that decree, and Facebook recently paid $5 billion in similar user data violations, the letter notes. The risk previously hidden gives Musk the right to walk away, it says. A whistleblower complaint also has the attention of Congress. Zatko is scheduled to be deposed by Musk's lawyers on September 9th. The following week, he slotted to testify before a Senate Judiciary Committee. If Zatko's claims are accurate, they may show dangerous data privacy and security risks for Twitter users around the world. The top lawmakers on the committee, Democrat of Illinois, Republican of Iowa, said in a statement pledging the committee would get to the bottom of these alarming allegations. Senators have also asked the FTC investigate Twitter. The agency has declined to comment. So just wanted to throw that out there. Anytime I find some interesting information about Elon or Twitter or the Elon Twitter deal, I decided to throw a video together. I've talked about it once or twice here on the channel in the past, and I'll go ahead and link my other Tesla, SpaceX, Elon videos in the description as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.